What transpired this morning when we didn't have transport to bring members for our 9 o'clock meeting. I'm going to outline just quickly how we will proceed this afternoon. In front of you is a scoring sheet. It's got the numbers of the candidates with their names, just like we did with the shortlisting procedure. You will be having considered the candidates we interviewed last week. You will now score the candidates on that information sheet. When I call the name of honourable members, you will indicate your name for the record. You will then proceed to read the number associated with the candidate and your score into the record. That is what we will be doing today. We will then reconvene at a date which I will communicate to honourable members, where we will then formally, guided by our legal team and our research team, make an announcement in terms of the top 10 candidates, having collated all the scores. We will then also confirm the details in terms of demographics, as in race, gender, persons with disabilities, and geographical spread. Honourable members, I want to start by thanking all of you for having participated last week in this very important task that we undertook as a portfolio committee. I think all of us understood the importance of the project that we undertook, and I have indicated on numerous occasions, as I did yesterday, that as a portfolio committee, our sole task was and is to find the most patriotic, most passionate, most skilled, most qualified young people to serve on a new National Youth Development Agency. We were privileged to have interacted with 19 candidates. These were young people that came from all over the country. They had different skill sets. 2 candidates had PhDs. We had a social scientist. We had an agricultural economist. We had entrepreneurs. We had business people, we had people, a sitting councillor, we had people with youth development and social development experience, and we had a lawyer, for example. So we were privileged to interact with very talented young people. And I want to, on behalf of Parliament, express my gratitude for these young people who came forward to be considered. However, I just want to say that I noted with regret that on social media, the interviews of some candidates were reposted and fun was made of 1 or 2 candidates who could not, or according to these commentators on social media, could not answer some of the questions adequately. And I felt that to have been unfortunate because it amounts to cyberbullying. And I think that really goes against the spirit of what we had wanted as a portfolio committee. We are here to give young people a hand up and not to ridicule them. And I think actually that type of social media bullying will, in future, discourage people from putting their hand up to serve on an NYDA board. And remember, we are going to do this exercise again in 3 years' time. So I wanted to just say that I found the way in which some people dealt or rebroadcasted some of the interviews of some of the young people that came forward as really unfortunate. That having been said, I'm now going to call on honourable members to please state your name, then refer to the candidate by code. We are protecting the information of candidates considering the POPI Act. So as we did with our shortlisting, you will then call the number associated with the candidate and your score. I will start with Honourable Spies.
Thank you, Chairperson, and good afternoon, colleagues, and also our support staff and media present. I will get right into it. Candidate 1 or code 1, I'm not going to say 001, I'm just going to say 1. It's 21. Code 2 is 47, 3, 33, 4, 41, 5, 20, 6, 42, 7, 29, 8, 40, 9, 42, 10, 19, 11, 44, 12, 17, 13, 38, 14, 31, 15, 45, 16, 46, 17, 46, 18, 42, and 19, 17. That concludes my scoring, Chair.
Thank you so much, Honourable Spies. May I hand over to Honourable Peterson? Sorry, Ms. Abrams, over to you. She'll verify and read back your numbers, Honourable Spies.
Thank you, Chairperson. I'll just read out the actual scores in the order you gave them. 21, 47, 33, 41, 20, 42, 29, 40, 42, 19, 44, 17, 38, 31, 45, 46, 46, 42, 17. Thank you.
Honourable Peterson.
Thank you so much, Chair. Greetings to my colleagues. I'm Honourable Peterson. My scores reads as follows. Number 1, 23. Number 2, 45. Number 3, 30. Number 4, 42. Number 5, 20. Number 6, 43. Number 7, 30. Number 8, 41. Number 9, 43. Number 10, 19. Number 11, 47. Number 12, 18. Number 13, 37. Number 14, 31. Number 15, 42. Number 16, 47. Number 17, 43. Number 18, 41. And number 19, 17. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can I hand over to the Honourable Shabang? Oh, you must repeat. Apologies.
No worry. Thank you, Chairperson. In order of the scores given, 23, 45, 30, 42, 20, 43, 30, 41, 43, 19, 47, 18, 37, 31, 42, 47, 43, 41, 17. Thank you.
Honourable Jasmine.
Yes, that's correct, Chairperson.
Thank you. Honourable Shabango.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I'm Fisani Shabangu. I'm going to read my scores.
Yes, please.
Do you want me to read the codes or just the scores?
Code and
You
score.
want to, okay. 001, 28, 002, 47, 003, 26, 004, 32, 005, 22, 6, 48, 007, 23, 008, 45, 009, 40, 010, 46, 000, 41, 012, 25, 013, 32, 014, 44, 015, 28, 016, 33, 017, 40, 018, 43, 019, 30. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much, Ms. Abrams.
Thank you, Chair. Ms. Shabango, in order of your scores, 28, 47, 26, 32, 22, 48, 23, 45, 40, 46, 41, 25, 32, 44, 28, 33, 40, 43, 30.
Correct. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much, Honorable Shabangu. Honorable Pulwani.
Thanks very much, Chair, and good morning to you and everyone in this house. My name is Renelo Polwane. I'm going to read my scores. The first one is 001, 24, 002, 47, 003, 23, 004, 47, 005, 37, 006, 46, 007, 26, 008, 46, 009.
Sorry, Honorable Pulwani, there's just a request that you speak closer to the mic. My apologies. Yeah. It's for the record.
Okay.
We can start again.
No,
Thank you.
no, thanks very much. Can I start? Okay. The first one is 001, 24, 002, 47, 003, 23, 004, 47, 005, 37, 006, 46, 008, 007, 26, 008, 46, 009, 45, 010 is 45, 011 is 46, 46 years, 012, 21, 013, 36, 014, 47, 015, 39, 016, 38, 017, 44, 018, 45, 019, 32. Thanks, Chair.
Please proceed to repeat.
I think I may have missed out a number, Ms. Pulwani. We've got 24, 47. Is that correct, Ms. Pulwani? 23, 47, 37, 46, 26, 46, 45, 46, 21, 36, 47, 39, 38, 44, 45, and 32.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Pulwani. I hand over to Honorable Tsiamo Sotetsi.
Thank you very much, Chair.
There's definitely one missing. Is there one missing?
She will hand in a sheet. Okay, we'll come back to her.
Okay, we'll go to the next one, but we need to come back to Ms. Pulwani because just in terms of the scores.
Just
Thank you.
proceed, please.
Thanks. 001, 26, 002, 46, 003, 31, 004, 45, 005, 24, 006, 47, 007, 28, 008, 48, 009, 45, 00010, 46, 011, 44, 012, 32, 013, 43, 014, 45, 015, 31, 016, 39, 017, 45, 018, 47, 019, 36. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair. In order of the scores, 26, 46, 31, 45, 24, 47, 28, 48, 45, 46, 44, 32, 43, 45, 31, 39, 45, 47, 36.
Honourable Megan Chauke, Adwinas. Yes, no problem. Honourable Kanile.
Apologies for that. Good afternoon, Chair. Good afternoon, colleagues. I'm Angel Kanyile. My scoring are as follows. Code 001, 24, 002, 42, 3, 35, 4, 40, 5, 21, 6, 6, 45, 7, 35, 8, 42, 9, 40, 10, 20, 11, 46, 12, 19, 13, 36, 14, 30, 15, 48, 16, 45, 17, 46, 18, 42, 19, 20.
Thank you, Chair. It's in order of the scores, 24, 42, 35, 40, 21, 45, 35, 42, 40, 20, 46, 19, 36, 30, 48, 45, 46, 42, 20.
Is it correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Honourable Lonzi.
No, thank you very much, Chair. Chair, I want to check something quickly with the content advisor that I picked up as I was reading my notes over the weekend. The NYDA Act says people can be appointed between the ages, I think 15 or 16 to 35. And my understanding of the word between means that if someone is 35, they can't be appointed. You'll guide on, you'll advise on that. And the reason I'm asking, I think one of the candidates here turned 35 in February. So perhaps before I give my scores, in line with that act, I'd want to seek guidance, Chair, through you, on that particular candidate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lunzi. The matter was raised with Dr. Tembe, and I think it was the birth dates around two particular candidates. At the time of application, when they entered for the application, they were 34. And the one candidate, after we had shortlisted, had a birthday, I think, around the 22nd of December and turned 35 then. So in terms of the application, when we ran our ad and when you shortlisted, the person was 34. I think with the second candidate, that person as well, in terms of when they turned 35, happened after when this committee shortlisted and when they applied. But what we can do, Mr. Lonzi, we can verify with Dr. Tembe, and at the end of this meeting, give you some feedback. Is that in order?
No, thanks, Chair. I think please verify, because according to my reading of the Act, it's very specific. It doesn't speak about shortlisting. It speaks about appointment. And I think for the sake of the integrity of this committee, we wouldn't want a situation where we recommend names to the President and the National Assembly that can actually be litigated against based on the Act, because the Act doesn't say shortlist people before they are 35. It says that when you appoint, which is when the President would be speaking, someone must, be below the age of 35. And I think one or two of these candidates will actually be disqualified by the time the president makes the appointment. But I thought that let me seek that clarity through you, Chair, so that I do not, so that I align the committee to that possibility in terms of the work that we're doing. Can I give my score?
Honourable Lonzi, in fact, just before you proceed, this is something that, it was the same question I kept on asking, because it says Section 9(4) in the Amendment Act provides for the shortlisting criteria, right? And it says, be a South African between the ages of 18 and 35, but then further down in Section C, it says, be allowed to finish their term of office if they turn 35 whilst in office. So it means if you are 35, if you're appointed at the age of 35, you could still be eligible to serve, but it's a grey area, because it's between 18 and 35, but if you turn 35 while having been appointed, so technically it is a legal question which we asked Dr. Tembe to explain, but I think we will come back, because it is in our shortlisting criteria which we adopted, be allowed to finish their term of office if they turn 35 whilst in office. But we will get that feedback from you. Let's ask Dr. Tembe to just give us the clarity that we're seeking. So if you can just proceed with the scoring, and then we'll get Dr. Tembe to speak to us.
No, thanks, Chair. I think my understanding of can turn 35 means that obviously the term of office would be 3 years. So if you appoint someone when they are 33 or 34, it means that during the term they may turn 35. And when they turn 35, you can't disqualify them, because you would have appointed them when they were 33 or 34. But my contention, and I suspect that it's going to be raised if it were to happen, is that if you appoint someone who is 35, now that's a different question.
Yes.
It means they've turned 35 before
Already.
the term has even
Yes,
begun.
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So if you're 34, you are fine, because
Yeah.
you'll turn 35 while
Yes,
in office.
yeah.
But if you're 35 already, having turned 35 after the shortlisting, then you are already 35, whereas the Act says you must turn 35 while in office. That's why we're seeking Dr. Tembe's legal guidance.
Yes, Chair.
But I think we must proceed, because what will transpire here is you will do your shortlisting. Thereafter, Dr. Tembe will give us guidance in terms of the legal questions that we are raising. So please proceed.
All right. No, thank you, Chair. Number 1 is 14. Number 2 is 32. Number 3 is 25. Number 4 is 30. Number 5 is 11. Number 6 is 25. Number 7 is 25. Number 8 is 30. Number 9 is 30. Number 10, which I believe is Mr. Swelo, is 0. Melusi Swelo knowledge is 0. Number 11 is 50. Number 12 is 10. Number 11 is 26. Number 11, 12. Number 13 is 20. Number 14 is 30. Number 15 is 30. Number 16 is 30. Number 17 is 22. Am I counting correctly? Yeah. And then number 18 is 20. Why am I having 18 instead of 19? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. Can I reread so that you capture them correctly? Yeah.
Chair, but before, let me just seek clarity on one thing. I think perhaps the honorable member, when he came in, it was after you laid some ground rules in as far as this process is concerned. One of the things you would have said, Chair, is that we're not going to mention names of the candidates that we're dealing with. I don't know, there is some sort of a vengeance towards a particular candidate, which is now beginning to be unbecoming. May you please insist on that particular rule call, Chair. The second thing which you must insist on is that members of the committee ought to come early to the committee meeting, because in that sense, they will be able to capture the laws, the House rules which we are setting for us to proceed in the meeting. It's unbecoming, this thing. It's not like some of us, we can't behave in that fashion. But these are shenanigans, really. Thank you.
Yeah, I think at the outset, I said two things. We are, like the shortlisting, we did not mention names because we are guided by the Protection of Information Act. So we listed numbers and then shortlisted candidates. We are again guided by Dr. Tembe in terms of the Protection of Information Act. And so again, that's why we're using the codes instead of the numbers. Just like we would not have published matric results with people's names, but they used their matric, their student number and their results, because they are a act that guides us here. So Honorable Lonzi, I think, is aware of it. I also said at the beginning that I found that the way that the social media dealt with some candidates that appeared before us in ridiculing them was unfortunate, because I think that amounts to cyberbullying, and it must be rejected, because as a portfolio committee, we are here to give young people a hand up and to support them, and not to ridicule them, because it will discourage people in future from participating in interviews. But I'm not directing that to anybody specific. But it is true that we are guided by certain laws in terms of protecting people's information. But Honorable Lonzi, you are free to start again in terms of your coding, if you can give us the codes and then the scores, please, Honorable Lonzi.
No, thank you, Chair. Number 1 is 14. Number 2 is 32. Number 3 is 25. Number 4 is 30. Number 5 is 11. Number 6 is 25. Number 7 is 25. Number 8 is 30. Number 9 is 30. Number 10, Melusi Swallow Knowledge is 0. Number 11 is 50. Number 12 is 10. Number 13 is 26. Number 14 is 20. Number 15 is 30. Number 16 is 30. 17, 30. 18, 22, 19, 20. Thank you very much, Chair.
Who did I skip in this regard? Honorable Lonzi, I'm seeing that again when we are appealing to you to just abide by the legal guidance that we were given. Because you see, you raise particular issues around the legal process, raising your issues around the age issue, which we must further explore, and I agree with you. But then when we raise the issue of the sensitivity of people's information, which also can cause legal troubles to this committee, you just ignore that legal guidance. So I want to put it on record that that even can cause legal troubles for this committee in terms of the process. And we're really trying to, as I've said from the beginning, trying to ensure that this is a process that will serve young people. Having said that, have I missed anybody else? Can we go to Honorable Megan Chauke-Adonis, please? Right? Yeah. Or do you want me to go first, Honorable? No, please go first and then.
The mic.
Oh,
Okay. Someone has a funky ringtone. Apologies, Chairperson.
no problem.
I just need to.
While you just wait, Honorable Chauke-Adonis, can we just ask Honorable Polwani to just reread? I'm sorry, I think they
Not a
wanted to
problem.
confirm. Sorry, Honorable Polwani. Can you
You
just
must reread.
reread your...
They want to confirm.
Can members also submit your sheets to Mvaba? This will go to Dr. Tembe and to the team. Please proceed, Honorable Polwani.
From the beginning.
Yes, please.
001 is 24, 2 is 47, 3 is 23, 4 is 47, 5 is 37, 6 is 46, 7 is 26, 8 is 46, 9 is 45, 10 is 45, 11 is 46, 12 is 21, 13 is 36, 14 is 47, 15 is 39, 16 is 38, 17 is 44, 18 is 45, 19 is 32.
Thank you. Honorable Chaka Adonis.
Thank you very much, Chairperson, for the opportunity. My scoring is as follows. 1 is 13. 2 is 47. 3 is 35. 4 is 45. Apologies. 5, 22. 6, 48. 7, 28. 8, 48. 9, 40. 10, 49. 11, 45. 12, 12. 13, 44. 13, 40. 15, 39. 16, 40. 17, 42. 18, 46. 19, 31.
Thank you. Honorable Mabel, are you ready? Oh, please verify, Ms. Abrams.
Thank you, Chairperson. Ms. Adonis, I'll just read your scores in order. 13, 47, 35. 45, 22. 48, 28. 48, 40. 49, 45, 12. 44, 40. 39, 40. 42, 46, 31.
Honorable Mabel, over to you.
Yes, thank you, Chair. 1, 15, 2, 20, 3, 50, 4, 25, 5, 15, 6, 20, 7, 20, 8, 30, 9, 20, 10, 0. Bonga, sorry. 11, 11, 50, 12, 15, 13, 29, 14, 20, 15, 31, 16, 29, 17, 29, 18, 22, 19, 25.
Thank you. I will read the scores in order. The Honourable Member. The scores, just to verify again, it's 15-20, 15-25. Oh, 50, 50. So it's 15, 20, and then 50. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's 15, 20, 50, that is
50. 25, 15. 20, 20, 30, 20, 0, 15, 50, 50, 15, 29, 20, 31, 29, 29, 22, 25. Thank you.
Honourable Lonti?
Thank you, Chair. I picked up something from the content advisor in terms of hearing the difference between 15 and 50. And I wonder if I have the same problem. So can you please read out my number 10 and number 11, just so that there is no mistake?
Also, you will be handing in your sheet.
Oh, okay. Just for the record, so that there are no issues.
Mr. Lonzi, I'll read yours in order. 14, 32, 25, 30, 11, 25, 25, 30, 30, 0, 15, 10.
Yeah, you see, I picked it up that there's a problem.
It's 5-0.
5-0. Yeah.
For which candidate?
For number 11, right? Number 11, yeah. 5-0, not 1-5.
5-0.
Then I'm fine. You don't have to go further. I just picked up from your reading of the honorable member that there's a problem on 15 and 50. But I'm happy that you have captured the 0 correctly. Thank you.
Full marks. 50 out of 50. So this matric student, if we publish his ID number or student number, it will come with full marks. Yes, Honourable Lonzi?
Sorry, number 3 is 50 as well. Humble apologies.
Number 3 is 50 as well. Okay.
25. Honourable Lonzi, can we just verify based on what we captured?
Can you check, is this a revision of scores?
No, no, no. He's written it down. He will hand it in. I think he just... No, no, no. I did make the points. Honourable members, I will conclude now with the scoring. And then, please can you hand in your, remember to hand in your scoring sheets. Candidate 1, 20. Candidate 3, 33. Candidate 4, 42. Candidate 5, 20. Candidate 6, 38. Candidate 7, 28. Candidate 8, 42. Candidate 9, 46. Candidate 10, 10. Candidate 11, 48. candidate 12, 18, candidate 13, 37, candidate 14, 38, candidate 15, 42, candidate 16, 48, candidate 17, 46, candidate 18, 42, candidate 19, 19.
Thank you, Chair. 20, 48, 33, 42, 20, 38, 28, 42, 46, 10, 48, 18, 37, 38, 42, 48, 46, 42, 19. Thank you.
Thanks so much, honourable members. The procedure from here is that your scoring sheets will now be handed in to the research and legal team. From there, the scores will be collated under each candidate. We will then meet with our research team and Dr. Tembe, where they will table the top 10 candidates as you have listed or recommended them in terms of your scorings. Dr. Tembe will provide legal advice on the issue of the Act, the amended Act, as it relates to the issue of between the ages of 18 and 35, and whether that excludes or includes one of the candidates, as mentioned. We will also confirm that we are okay in terms of demographics, race, gender, and other issues that we wanted or specifications that we wanted to meet. So we'll just confirm then in our next meeting. As I've said, we'll table the full report for your adoption. It will contain the top 10 names. It will then be announced. It will also then contain the legal advice, or we'll get the legal feedback from Dr. Tembe in terms of the legal issues raised. Also, we want to thank you again for your participation in this process. I'm sorry that we didn't complete all the work today because of the logistical issues this morning with the buses. Thank you, members, for running a fair, open and transparent process. As I had said at the start, I think we saw some brilliant young people, people with PhDs, agricultural scientists and economists, business people, entrepreneurs. We saw very skilled, passionate young people appearing before us, and we thank them again as a portfolio committee for their time. Honourable members, we will then communicate with you when we ensure that the legal advice is provided, as well as making sure that we meet our demographic guidelines and requirements. Members, that is it. You can now enjoy your lunch before you go back to the House. Thank you, honourable members.